Wednesday, May 20th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here along with you. And yesterday it was another very warm and steamy day across the region, up to 90 for a high in Raleigh, Greenville, and Jacksonville, 89 in Columbia and Charlotte, Fayetteville at 89, 92 in Wilmington yesterday. A lot of mid to upper 80s around the Triad viewing area and around the Charlotte zones. A lot of folks in the upper side of the 80s. And we did see some scattered thunderstorms. More on that coming up here in just a second. These are your current readings here during the 5 o'clock hour this morning. And especially across North Carolina, you have a little bit of a cooler and drier air mass in place. And across the North Carolina mountains, foothills, and Piedmont areas, you can walk out and feel a little bit of a difference in how it feels out there this morning. Now, this was the radar presentation yesterday afternoon and evening. You had some scattered showers and thunderstorms out there. One little complex of storms wound up popping up right there through parts of Gaston and Mecklenburg and northeastern York counties late yesterday. And again, elsewhere, some scattered showers and thunderstorms. That was just ahead of a front. And that front is now south of us. A couple lingering showers down into South Carolina early this morning, but everything quiet across North Carolina. And today will be a pretty quiet weather day in North Carolina, but there will be some showers and storms possible down into portions of South Carolina today. You'll see that on the modeling in just a moment. Some snow flying parts of Wyoming and Nebraska and South Dakota. That's on the backside of our next storm system. The actual low pressure moving from Kansas into Missouri this morning, some rain with that, and then still some big thunderstorms early this morning rumbling through Arkansas, back into the Red River Valley. Numerous flash flood warnings still in effect back in that region as we speak for those training thunderstorms that have been pretty intense at times. And it was a pretty active, severe weather day yesterday, the most intense clustering of storm reports occurring right there, fairly close to the, again, the Red River Valley region of Texas and Oklahoma. Let me show you a few social media images from the storms yesterday. That's an image from Happy, Texas. Pretty intense looking thunderstorm there. Nice shield of rain there on the base of that thunderstorm. And then this a couple tornado photos from Oklahoma. This is near Terrell, Oklahoma, and this is near Ryan, Oklahoma from yesterday. Now, back to our weather. We get a beautiful day today with sunshine across most of North Carolina and low levels of humidity. At the same time, though, you notice down into South Carolina, there will be the opportunity for some showers and some thunderstorms. Now, as that next storm system approaches, as soon as late tonight here in North Carolina, especially in the northern parts of North Carolina, we're going to see the chance of some showers working back in. Current dew point temperatures, you can see that decrease in the dew points across the mountains and the foothills and some Piedmont zones. So it's certainly a little bit less muggy, and I think a lot of us, pretty nice. Again, this is North Carolina. It will be muggier in South Carolina, but a lot of North Carolina down into the 50s for those dew point temperatures today with highs in the 80s. So a really nice day overall for most of North Carolina. All right, you get into tomorrow, and this is when that system rolls in. I think a scattering of some showers and thunderstorms, a pretty decent bet as this system swings through. Most concentrated thunderstorms in the Carolinas probably over toward the coastal plain where the instability will be maximized during the afternoon hours just ahead of that incoming system. And so you're looking at a scenario tomorrow where they have to monitor some severe weather potential. You notice dew point temperatures tomorrow, there they go, bumping back up across the region, even a 73-degree dew point in Wilmington about 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and that's going to fuel some opportunity for severe storms over toward the coastal plain. I don't think the I-85 corridor has much problems with severe weather, but over toward I-95 and then toward the coast, that's when you could encounter a few wind-producing thunderstorms later tomorrow afternoon. Highs tomorrow, pretty big spread across the region. Could stay in the 70s in the Triad and the Triangle region, but well up into the 80s in southern North Carolina, even maybe 90 in Columbia, 91 in Charleston tomorrow. Behind that system, Friday looks fantastic, and the weekend weather continues to look great as well. There's your Friday highs looking good, and then again a really nice weekend weather setup here across the region. All right, so again, there's your opportunity for severe storms tomorrow, a slight risk there covering northeastern South Carolina and into the North Carolina coastal plain. Today, There's your chance for some showers and storms down into South Carolina. And temperatures today still pretty warm, but again, especially across the North Carolina areas, humidity levels are going to be lower. Now, this is around daybreak tomorrow. There's your low pressure moving in. You have that chance of some rain breaking out later tonight into tomorrow morning across the foothills and the Piedmont. This is early in the afternoon and then early in the evening tomorrow, the precipitation that falls through the afternoon into early evening. So again, your most concentrated thunderstorm risk tomorrow over there where that slight risk is located. And again, it could be a pretty big spread in temperatures tomorrow. This is the GFS high temperatures indicating those 70s in the Triad and the Triangle, well into the 80s in Charlotte, even some low 90s down into South Carolina. Beautiful weather set up for Friday. High pressure building into the region. Friday looks fantastic. Saturday looks great with sunshine and highs Saturday afternoon, upper 70s and lower 80s for many of us. Sunday getting a little warmer, but still looks good, low 80s, maybe some mid 80s out there. And then we really do see an increase in the heat and the humidity for early next week. This is Monday, Memorial Day. You have highs probably surging well into the 80s. And if you believe the European model, it's into the 90s in many spots. But I'm going to go with 80s for Monday. And then Tuesday, maybe upper 80s to lower 90s for many of us with a chance of a few showers and thunderstorms. And Wednesday looks like it could even be a little bit hotter across the region, maybe some low 90s in a lot of spots by Wednesday afternoon of next week. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everybody have a wonderful day, and God bless.